there, and welcome to your Brain Boost. Today we're going to be talking about Peter Navarro. This is a dude that you definitely need to know about. While Donald Trump has gotten a lot of headlines about all this stuff like immigration policy, etc., there's basically a paradigm shift happening in terms of global business policy, and I think you really should know about it. All right, so this guy, Peter Navarro, he got his PhD at Harvard in economics, and then he became a professor of economics at UC Irvine in California in the LA area. And he published a book, I'll link to it in the description of the video, basically talking about how China is abusing the global trade system. Why is this guy important? Because he is now the head of what's called the National Trade Council. This has never existed before. What it is the Trade Policy Leadership Council for the United States of America, and now it rests inside the White House. Before, all the deals that we negotiated from the United States, like NAFTA, deals with TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership with Europe, etc., they were in a different building, in the Department of Commerce. And they basically negotiated the trade deals, and there was a cabinet representative in the White House. Not so anymore. Now this guy, Peter Navarro, who reports directly to the president, is basically in charge of all U.S. trade policy. And then he directs organizations like the Department of Commerce to do basically what he thinks. Now this week, Peter Navarro came out and said that he thinks that Germany is benefiting from having an artificially low euro, because this is going to change the way that all these countries, the stock markets, all this stuff interacts. So what is the idea here? It's not just a crazy idea, which is why I want you to know about it. So the idea here is that when you have high debt level countries like Greece and Italy as a part of the euro currency union, what that does is push down the value of the euro. So for example, like €1 can buy less pounds or less dollars than it would if, for example, it was just Germany. Because Germany is a country with lower debt and a stronger economy. So the idea here is that by Germany joining into a currency union with Greece and Italy, they have this low euro, which means that German exports are cheaper than they should be. For what it's worth, there are some differing opinions on whether or not this is, sort of legitimate, but I can tell you that a lot of very smart people agree with Peter Navarro. And I think that what they're trying to do, Navarro, Bannon, and Trump, is to start to destabilize the European Union as a currency union, because ultimately I think Donald Trump would like to negotiate agreements with countries on a country-to-country basis versus, like, for example, the United States with the European Union, because America, the United States, will have more leverage with an individual country versus a group of countries. I want to lead you to a few articles that you can read about all this stuff. So I'm going to put all these in the description of the video. I'm going to link to an Economist profile about Peter Navarro. I'm also going to link to an article about Steve Bannon, who is Donald Trump's chief strategist, and he is expressly anti-globalization. And then finally, I'm also going to link to an article in the Financial Times about Navarro talking about this stuff with Germany. Now, the FT article is paid. And if you haven't done it yet, I would recommend that you subscribe to the Financial Times. It's worth it being behind a paywall, mostly for the comments section. Because if you check out this article, I don't know if they'll let you read it for free or not. I'll link to it. You can see for yourself. But if you read the comments in something that's paid, you're going to notice that people are much more sophisticated, and you can actually learn stuff from reading what people think in the comments. If you are looking at the comment section of an information source that's publicly available, you're going to be reading the comments of a lot of people who, let's just say, are not that sophisticated. And you're sophisticated, you want to be filling your brain with good stuff, and increasingly I think it's important to pay for good journalism because your brain is worth it. Okay. Wrap up. In February, we're running a contest, and the contest is to win a supply of ISO Thrive. So this is a company that we interviewed in San Francisco when we were filming What's Next. It's very cool. They're on the sort of front lines of personal health. It's all about gut health and your gut biome. So if you're interested, we will elect a winner this month who is a subscriber to the Eazl YouTube channel. So subscribe to it now, or if you are already a subscriber, you will already be entered into the contest to win the supply of ISO Thrive. And we'll be announcing the winner of the last month's contest in the next Brain Boost. Anyway, I hope that you like this video. I'll see you next week for another Brain Boost. Please give it a thumbs up if you like this video, a thumbs down if you don't. I want to know what you think for real, and I hope you have a great week.